So, welcome guys to our sixth lecture, and in this lecture we're going to talk about the advanced writing tools that you need as a content writer. So obviously content writing is a skill, is obviously depend upon how better the writer is and how efficiently or better he can write. But there are certain other things which you need, certain tools which you need during your content writing, and I'm going to show you all these tools one by one. I'm going to show you that how you can use those tools for free and how you can use them for just paying something. And always remember that if you are paying for something, that will really help you. So I'm gonna show you each one of them one by one, and after that I'm gonna go through the walkthrough of all these tools, right? So let's move forward, and the first tool that I wanted to talk about is Grammarly. Now Grammarly is a great tool which helps you to point out your grammatical mistakes like misused commas, complex words, misplaced modifiers, and helps you to really correct your grammar and complete your sentences, right? So that's the first tool, and that's the most basic tool, because when you're writing stuff, no matter how better your English is or your language is, you still, while typing, because you're typing fast, you make mistakes, particularly the comma, the punctuations. These mistakes are unavoidable, so you are gonna make these mistakes, and there's a software for you which you can use in order to remove those mistakes at the end of writing your article. So that's how it looks, and that's actually a screenshot taken from Grammarly, and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna walk through, I'm gonna teach you how these tools work for you. So this is what I'm gonna do here. So this is how it actually look here. You can see that this is sort of the article which was published, which was supposed to be delivered to the client, and these are the mistakes, guys. So as you can see that I'm making mistakes and I'm correcting it from this side. So I'm gonna correct all these mistakes from here, and these are different goals that I've set: correctness, clarity, engagement, delivery. Obviously you need all these parameters to write better, and of course there's a score. So once I complete all the mistakes, then I'm gonna be shown all the overall score of how better I have written. And at the end of this is the plagiarism checker tool, available only in the paid version of Grammarly. So I'm going to teach you how to use plagiarism as well as I have all the paid tools. So we're going to go through it, so stick around. So that's a bit of the introduction of Grammarly. We're going to go through it in the next lecture. And the second tool that I want to talk about is Copyscape. Now that's actually a plagiarism detection service. You're going to go through it and it's going to check your plagiarism. Remember, it's Copyscape. So that's a plagiarism detection tool, and remember that Grammarly is also a plagiarism checking tool. So now you have two plagiarism checking tools I've recommended for you. You can use both, you can use one of them. Mostly you need to use one of them, so I would you can either go for Grammarly or you can go for Copyscape. And that's how it looks, and I'm going to show you the next lecture. And that's the headline analyzer. Remember, guys, as I told you in the lecture in which I talked about medium, headline is the most important thing, because headline is something that the reader is going to read at first. And if your headline is good, catchy, ultra specific, to the point, and unique, then and better optimized, then the reader is certainly going to read your article. So headline is very important, and this software actually talk about how you can better write your headline. The headline analyzer, as it says, that will score your overall headline quality and rate its ability to result in social shares, increase traffic, and SEO value. Remember, SEO traffic. It's very important. It's really important. So headline is very important, guys, and don't miss out our lecture on the headline. So this is how it looks, and here you can write any headline and you can analyze it. You can do it whenever you want while writing your headline. It will make your headline better. Now the next software I want to talk about is Ludwig. So that's actually it's a software which tells you that how for example, I have written a sentence, so it tells me that how other people have written the same sentence. So as it says that Ludwig is the first sentence search engine that helps you to write better English by giving you contextualized examples taken from reliable sources. So let me tell you how it works. So here you'll put your sentence and it'll show you that how other people have used the same sentence. I'm going to show you that how it works, but that'll make this lecture a bit lengthier, so I'm going to show it in the next lecture. So Arif, some people call it Arif. Well, I also don't know the pronunciation of this word, but that's actually a paid tool. I'm going to be honest with you, that's a paid tool, and that's for backlinks and SEO analysis, which obviously you need, but it's very expensive. So if you want to write the very high quality content, then you should better go for Arif. And yeah, this is how it works. And the next one is Ubersuggest. Now this software allows you to get insight into the strategies that are working for others in your market, so you can adopt them, improve them, and gain an edge. So it's actually a software which is used for, well, most of the time it is used for keyword research, keyword ranking, and how other people are using the same keyword, and it also tells you about some of the headlines the people are using. So this is how it looks. I'm going to show you that how it looks in the next lecture, and well, that's that. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the 6 softwares that I've talked about. This is you can call it an all-rounder software. It's going to cover most of your things. Grammar, plagiarism, you need both, very important. Then this is, if you have Grammarly, then you might not need Copyscape, but obviously Copyscape has plagiarism, which you need. You have to really check your plagiarism. So this is headline analyzer. I've obviously told about that headline is the most important thing, so you cannot neglect headline analyzer as well. So, and Ludwig is also very important. I mean, Ludwig is important primarily when you are starting your content writing journey, because once you really understand, when you really have a great command of the, and I'm talking about people who are coming from a background in which they didn't really have a great academic background, or they didn't have a great command of the language. So in that way Ludwig is used, but also it really improves your writing skills. So that's one software that you have to really use and start, and it's a paid tool, it's a great tool. I'm gonna be very honest with you. And Ubersuggest is also very important. So Ubersuggest is particularly the Chrome extension of this browser of this Ubersuggest is very important. So I'm going to show you all these websites in our lecture. I'm going to walk through and teach you all of these websites in our lecture. So stick around.